Okay, so this is just a quick follow-up to the previous video I made about how you can make your rows extend all across, pretty much fully across your screen. So because ClickFunnels default is to have the row, this is the row, and then have space between the size of the row and the section, right? So if you want to make it go all the way across the screen, then this is what I'm about to show you is going to be how you do it. Because look, so this is my current browser size, but as browser sizes change, right? You see how there's still that size difference there, right? To really get those things even. So if I shrink this browser window, right? Then finally it's the same size, but most browsers are a lot bigger than this, right? So there's going to be some gap for this. So I'm going to expand this back out, right? And so I showed you in the other lesson how to extend one row within a section, but what if you have multiple rows within the section and some you want to extend and other ones you don't, right? So it's really easy. All you want to do, so I just created a duplicate row here, right? So I just duplicated this row and for this one, and I'm going to show you what I did, right? So to duplicate, you just do this. Now, what you want to do is then grab the row IDs, so like this row ID. So you're going to click on settings, and then you're going to go over here to the get CSS info and just get this selector. We're going to copy that selector, right? This will tell us that we need to use this this row. We want it to be different than this row, right? And my guys, I just want to say is I'm not a CSS guru. I'm not a super web developer, but these are just some this little simple tricks that I found, and there's probably better ways to code this, right? But these are just little tricks that you can use that you don't have to be a developer. You don't have to know code to help your funnels out, right? So what I did here, this is the new code. This was the code from the last video right here. This is the new code, right? Which is that row 136, 165. That's the selector we just copied to prove it, just to make sure, so I can show you, right? See, the pound row 136, 165. So what we're gonna do here is we want to say that we don't want this row to be full width, right? So all you do is just put that row there, right? That row code, and then we're gonna do the curly Q bracket, and we're gonna do a width command, and this row is going to be 70% the width of whatever we have up here, right? So this container inner, right? This inner container that was from the last one is 90%. So we're going to be 70% of that. Now, what we do need to make sure is that we need to set the margins. So all you're going to do is do margin left, auto, margin right, auto, and then max width is the initial max width, right? I don't know what the max width initial means. All I know is that it makes it work and look good, right? So again, I said I'm not a super coder, but this is helpful. So you can try this out. And so if you have multiple rows, so if we have 3, 4, 5, 6 rows within a section, then you could do the same thing for each one of those rows, make them different sizes, play around with things, and have fun with it. But hopefully this is helpful. This is a good follow-up to the last one, and go make your funnels look awesome and work really well. Cool. That's it. Let me know if you have any questions.